academic weapon. I ended up falling sick. I don't feel good. Like, I'm kind of sick and like my body's just like weak. Being really stressed and like doing a lot of like schoolwork while being sick definitely doesn't help. But this week we're gonna be serious. I'm about to go to campus. Today I'm just grinding out and studying the entire day because I have a midterm tomorrow.
Hi vlog, welcome. I guess.
A question I get pretty often is how I'm able to study with my friends, as a lot of people say that when they study with their friends, they easily get distracted and they just end up talking the entire time. And I'll be so real with you, I'm not a stranger to spending the entire study session just yapping. But I think what definitely helps is the fact that a lot of the friends that I do study with are in the same program. You know, we're all in engineering and we're all equally very busy and very stressed. So we can kind of hold each other accountable because there's a mutual understanding of how high the stakes are. You know, and one thing I really appreciate is that we can sit in silence and just individually lock in, not speak any words to each other for hours. But, you know, we still take breaks together. We go get a snack, we go on a walk, we go get a matcha, we complain about the work, and then we lock back in. I think it's a balance in which I'm able to stay productive, but not burn out. But I would definitely say there's some discipline that's required in studying with your friends, as sometimes it just doesn't work. But I think being able to notice that and being self-aware helps avoid self-sabotage. Why you bother me when you know you gotta
Oh my god, this is so good too, by the way. Oh my god, this is so cute. Guys, we're literally soulmates.
listening to the same song. I'm just listening to the solo version. Successful. Let me turn on my music. Successful study day, guys. Pray for me that this midterm goes good. Look at my nail.
No, that's so beta, Ella. Like, I'm actually so pissed at you.
She's so like.
And guys, I was literally telling her to not like bite it, and she put her hands under the table, and that's exactly what she did. I literally broke it off.
I was fidgeting with it, like it's my bad, but it's still cute. Like I can stick it back on if I really want to. Oh my god, my brain is actually fried.
I know.
Guys, the way we have like 7,000 mirror selfies in this same elevator because we take one at least every day.
Yeah.
But successful study session. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day.
Amen.
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 Amen. Today's read is Half of a Yellow Sun by Chimamanda. This is my favorite Chimamanda book. I just wanted to read this book again because I don't know, I'm missing home. And then also I wanted to read more books by African authors, like more African literature in general. I'm gonna read a bit of my book. I'm actually so excited. So I've missed reading. It's been a minute since I've actually been intentional about, you know, flipping the pages of a book. Morning guys, it's 8:07 right now. My exam is by 9:10, so I'm just gonna quickly eat something and then head to school because the streetcar is usually very busy in the morning. I'm not a morning person, and I'm definitely not a morning person when I have an exam. Like there's nothing in my body that desires to wake up at this hour, go write an exam. Guys, that that exam, I don't even...
It was so weird.
It was just so somehow, like, things I should have been confident in, I just wasn't. Like I'll see a question, I'll be like, I know what to do. And I start doing it. And I'm like, maybe you don't know what to do.
No, but like, it wasn't like hard though. It was just weird. That's the perfect word.
It was weird. The questions were worded weird. The calculations were kind of tedious. We're gonna go to the gym now. We don't have class until 3. It's 11:15.
Damn.
So...
We're struggling. This is literally what our parents meant when they say, when I was your age.
I was trekking through the forest to get to school.
Literally.
Because why is the snow going
Directly
into my eyes? For this exam study kit that they gave to us. Resources. There is an encouragement note that says you are worth so much more than your grades. Period. Stress bubble popper thing. Kind of like that. Sticky notes. More emergency resources. A pen. Oh, I love that. A pencil. Then a granola bar that I'm gonna eat right now.
We complain that we don't have money and we always get matching. Like, this is actually becoming concerning.
finance bro, Ella. Look at my spreadsheet. Like, wow. Yeah.
So cute. I haven't done black braids since boarding school in Lagos. If you're a long-time watcher and you remember my roommate from the high school I went to here, she's the one that did my hair, so shout out to Shirley. We're back being an academic weapon this week. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of studying to do. I have my last midterm of the semester next week on Tuesday. I'm not really sure what's going on in that class. Like, it's the one class that I feel like I'm not really learning things correctly, and I don't know why, but we need to figure that out because finals are literally in less than a month, but summer is also in exactly a month because my last final was on April 26th and today is March 26th. I put on a nice outfit today. I really do not try with my outfits for school because I'm always in a rush, I'm always tired, and I struggle to get up and actually drag myself out of my house. My design project class, that's from 3 to 5. And then I have a bio lab from 5 to 8. So it's just like, it's 8 minus 3. It's just like it's just like 5 hours of just back to back to back. It's Operation Save the Semester. Time to become an academic weapon. While I'm getting on my Zoom, you guys need to get on your Zoom as well. Guys, I'm about to do something so greedy that I always preach against, and that's eating rice with a spoon. If you eat rice with a spoon, I just want to let you know right now that you are greedy. Absolutely no reason why you should have to swallow an entire spoon just so you can scoop a couple grains of rice. So if you eat rice with a spoon, I just want you to know that you are greedy and you need to learn how to share, okay? But yeah, guys, look at my beautiful, well, you can't really see it, but the place is so hot. working on some documenting stuff, so. English is legwork lessons with Ella. That's exactly. So you're gonna like kind of like step out. You're watching. This semester has definitely been overwhelming and very stressful, but I think something that helps me stay on track and avoid procrastination is keeping myself organized and having some sort of plan. I find that there's usually multiple things that I need to be working on at a time, and if I only zero in on one thing for an extended period of time, that's kind of how procrastination happens. But then I don't call it procrastination because my excuse is that I had other things to do. But something that helps me overcome procrastination, especially for little mundane tasks, is literally just counting to 3 and just doing it. I especially do this in the morning when I'm trying to get out of bed, because sometimes I just find myself lying in bed for too long instead of just starting my day. But another big thing I do is that I write a to-do list every single day. At the beginning of each day or the night before, I write down a list of all the things that I need to do. I think simply writing things down just helps you start thinking about how to strategize tackling them all. It also helps you keep track of progress so you can reward yourself. You don't even need to have like an extremely organized Notion template or like crazy calendars like the organized girlies. I write all my to-do lists in my notes app because it's so easily accessible for reference. And I make all my lists specific as well, so I'm not too hard on myself about progress. Like instead of saying study for a midterm, I go study chapters 3 to 5. Or instead of like do assignment or start assignment, I say do numbers 1 to like instead of write essay, do research, make first draft, just trying to make the goal more attainable and less intimidating. So then I don't feel overwhelmed by the whole thing, and I feel like I'm on track throughout my grind session, and at the end I feel accomplished. And I mean, sometimes we definitely underestimate how long certain tasks might take, but I think it's okay as long as you make time for error in your plan. Nothing should completely catch you off guard. Yogurt, ice cream, as a reward for the hard work I've done in this vlog. I think we can all agree that balancing midterms with keeping up with class and coursework and just everything else that we have going on in life can be so difficult. And more often than not, I find myself studying for a lot of my exams very last minute. And although this isn't ideal, I think when you're running out of time, the best approach is to focus on the things that you don't know and that you're not sure of. And sometimes this might be everything, but you need to be able to identify where you have strengths and weaknesses so you can leverage your strengths and hide your weaknesses. When I'm struggling to really understand something, I use my photographic memory, in which I'm able to write something down, look at it long enough, capture an image of it, and store that image in my head. And sometimes we do this thing when we're reading, that we read with our eyes and not with our brains, and we just kind of gloss over information. But I think writing it down, repeating it to yourself, and breaking it down to yourself definitely helps, because you want to make sure that you're actually internalizing all the information. Another thing that really frustrates me, and I don't think I'm ever going to get used to, is just the fact that they just fly through so much information and so much course content in such little time. And it's so overwhelming, it's so annoying, it's so fast paced. But the only thing that's helped me is practice. Especially in math and science heavy courses, practice is literally the only way. You just have to familiarize yourself with the content as much as you possibly can. Especially when I'm studying for classes that I'm not really understanding the conceptual parts or the theoretical aspects and I'm running out of time. Just give up on those notes and I just use practice problems, past exams, past midterms. That way I can familiarize myself with the way that the questions are asked and the right way to answer them as well. and I end up doing so much better on these exams and saving myself from messing up. One thing I do appreciate though is that my school has this website in which they just have a bunch of past exams from like different years, which you can just search up the course and just find past exams and just use them to practice, which I find so helpful. Because when you're doing an exam, you read the question and you know right off the bat if you know what to do or not. But even when I don't know what to do, practice helps me because I have enough knowledge to write something that will give me marks. Well, tell them how your exam went. How was your exam?
It was okay. Hoping I passed. It was okay and I passed. In case my mom and dad see this.
Morning guys, I'm so tired. I actually ignored like 3 of my alarms. I always call it my design project class, but it's called praxis. But I feel like if you're not in my program, you just would not know what that means. Now I'm just going to like meet with my team and get some work done. These days I've just been so tired. I've been sleeping too much. The fact that I have to still study for a midterm right now is crazy when the term is ending. Like compared to like
Yeah.
big, like,
Oh my gosh, you're YouTubing! Yeah.
You want to say hi? Are you shy?
Are you shy? Hello.
It's gonna go in the file. About this stuff because
I think those are the same objectives from
it's like all of this and maybe links to.
What do you know about
Custom.
Oh my god.
Custom. My fab. Safety goggles.
Okay, so some people were asking me to explain my project, and now that we're done with it, I'm going to try my best to explain exactly what the contraption is. But it's basically supposed to be a prototype for a biomedical sharps waste bin. So there's like a larger box and then a smaller one on the inside. And the way our prototype works is that you put your waste on the trap door, then you press the 2 buttons. You have to press them at the same time, and then the door slides open and the waste falls in. And the way this works is like a sliding door mechanism because it's connected to like a motor and a pulley system. And then we have ultrasonic sensors on the inside that detect a fill level based on distance, and then depending on that distance, one of the 3 LEDs will light up to signify different fill levels. So there's green for available, blue for almost full, and then once the box is deemed full by the sensors, the red light comes on. And once the red light's on, it's basically locked, so you press the buttons and the door is not going to open until it's been emptied. And then the fill level also sends a message to this website thing in which it keeps a log of all the updates of the fill. It was pretty hectic considering that we had to build the boxes, make and install the pulley system and the circuits, and just add everything together. But I had a really strong team, and our prototype actually ended up working exactly as we wanted it to. So fingers crossed we get a good grade.
Lonely at the top. Lonely, lonely, lonely. It's actually kind of lonely at the top, like no one's
So true.
no one's really out here with me at the top, so
Girl, you're literally talking like this while someone is beside you.
it gets kind of lonely up here.
Girl, shut.
If you're going to take anything away from this video, let it be this: take care of yourself, guys. And I'll say it again in case you didn't hear me, but take care of yourself. And I think I really forget this one the most. Sometimes I convince myself that I don't deserve to rest or sleep or take care of myself simply because I haven't achieved much or made much progress with something, or maybe I'm just struggling. But please, I think we know our bodies more than anybody else, and we're definitely our worst critics. So if it's sleep, you need to sleep. If it's food, you need to eat. I started prioritizing sleep lately, sleeping like a mother of 3. But guess what? At least I wake up rested. And I don't think any of these tips and tricks and productivity hacks really have any value if you're not taking care of yourself and at least attempting to show up as your best self. And I'll be so real, it's very, very hard. But I think the mindset is somewhere to start. If I already feel defeated, then I am defeated. And I think in an academically rigorous space, it's very nice to find some outlets and hobbies that you can just unwind. It's very important to just have things that interest you and inspire you and just genuinely make you happy that you can pour into outside of school and work. I think for me, mine is definitely YouTube or reading or the gym. I've tried to be more consistent on YouTube this school year, and I won't say I've been the best, but I've done my best with this situation. I think with second year coming to an end, something I can recognize I've really struggled with this year is imposter syndrome. Like, I don't know, it's been crazy, guys. Like, something about second year ENSA, I don't know, been very uninspiring and unfulfilling. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but this school year has been so weird for me. I find myself just feeling so stagnant, so stuck, questioning everything I've ever worked for, you know? But luckily for me, I have an amazing support system in friends and family, and of course, God. So, you know, I'm very, very grateful. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that God's timing is the best timing. And like I always say, what's meant for you is meant for you.